Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and today we're going to do a run in Immortal Victor. Yesterday I didn't do a run, I already finished it by accident, so I couldn't show any of you the video footage of that, but today I made sure to pre-record it before I accidentally finished it like I did yesterday. And I was able to improve my score. I just made one small upgrade, and I will talk about that. But before we get into that, I want to go into the summons here. And we just want to go ahead and pull our free summons real quick. You know how we do it. We like to get these free summons every day. Show you guys if maybe I get lucky, if I don't. Okay, we'll go ahead and skip that. Jump in here. Come on, hook it up, hook it up. And the grind is real for sure, man. The grind is definitely for real. We'll skip that. What do you know? What do you know? We're going to be talking about this guy today. We're going to be talking about him. Let's get out of here and let's jump into Immortal Victor. Okay, so you can see the score that I put up today is 272 million. I was actually pretty proud of that. I am interested to see what's going to happen after the reset. Are we still going to be running this Immortal Victor, or is it going to change? I'm very curious about that. But I ended up getting 242 million yesterday. I increased it by 30 million. I just made one small change. All I did was... the teams are exactly the same leaderships, everything. And I just took Katsura up to level 20, and that's it. That's the only thing I did. Took him up to level 20. The rest of the characters, everything's pretty much the same. There was a tidbit in the comments about Gintoki, about switching him up and taking him out of the first team and putting in the Rock, because Gintoki actually will remove the bleed effect upon landing a critical hit. So you would think he actually does less damage, but I don't know. I tried this run multiple times, and I always could get more damage with Gintoki on this first team instead of having the Rock. Maybe I was just luckier with him. I don't know. They're both built exactly the same. They both have imprint stones on them. Although Gintoki's is an imprint stone that's at level 9, whereas Rock's is at level 6, but that's not much of a difference. That's really the only difference between those two characters. So yeah, I was just getting more damage with Gintoki. Well, actually his ultimate card. Okay, so his ultimate card is at skill level 10. And the Rocks is at skill level 6. So that might have something to do with it. So as far as card sets, we have the Yantama set on Gintoki for all that extra bleed. It's just a great set for characters that have any kind of bleed. Really be great on Genitz as well. For Genitz, I do have the Tekken set. I just want that Tekken set to hopefully build up his PG gain, get this extra critical damage and extra critical rate, and all these extra attacks from all these extra cards, which is going to give us an extra increased attack by 18%. But you want that PG gain, you know, 3% power upon landing a critical hit. Really, really nice, especially since we're not going to use the 3 PG card, because this card has a very slow animation. If I had Genitz's 5 PG card, I'd probably slap that on him and use it. And Genitz does have an imprint stone on him. And then Harumaru here, I just got skill level 38. He's pretty jacked up. I'm using the Mad Tea Party set on him, because the more crit rate he has, the more bleed he does. And obviously the more critical hits we have, the more damage we can do to Immortal Victor. So it's a great set for him. He's all caps up. Rock, I have the Noah set on him. I wish I had a different set, to be perfectly honest, but the Noah set's really awesome on him. It's just a great all-around set for all characters. Rock's insane because of this ridiculous bleed, but I have to say, I have a lot of problems building his PG because he has no regular PG gain in his kit. He has nothing. Maybe with a different set, it'd be a different story, but he takes forever to build his PG. And with Gintoki, he does actually have a PG gain in his core effect. So because the boss actually decreases fighters' power charge rate, having PG gain in their core effects actually is a benefit, because they're still going to gain PG faster than a character that doesn't have PG. And maybe that's why it was working out here better. Also, Gintoki, I can just use his 3 PG way more often than the Rock, and that's why. We're going to use Pretty Zero. I'm using Rock for his leadership, but Pretty Zero, we just want her because she's just a monster. She's just a monstrous character. The Noah set's insane on this girl. Her card's only a skill level 1 that actually hurt her damage a little bit. She does have an imprint stone at level 7 on her. And Katsura here is at level 20 now. This is really the biggest change that I made to this guy. Now he's got 28,000 CP. And I am running the Ryugo set. This is not the most optimal set, but I do have the Gintama cooldown cards to increase his critical rate, which is really going to help. And Katsura is really awesome because he is a green type, just like Genis. He'll have the type advantage against Immortal Victor, but he also has a 3PG card. He also has this ridiculous, well, I'll jump back in here, also has this ridiculous PG gain upon doing critical hits, which is wonderful. That's another reason the Mad Tea Party set or the Tekken set would be insane. Tekken set would double up on the PG gain on him. I'd be nuts. I wish I had a bunch of them damn Tekken sets, to be perfectly honest. Now, something I want to touch on is 95 Takuma. So I'm going to go by year here. It's a little bit easier to find him this way. And let me see if I can scroll down here and find old boy, because I hear him mentioned quite a bit. Let's see, 99s, 98s. Lots of fighters, lots of fighters. Here we're in the 96s. We're getting close. 96, 96. Where are you at, buddy? There he is. And you can see that I did awaken this guy. I did put him in test. And the reason a lot of people are praising him right now, and I do think he's a very useful character to have on the team. For one, he's a green type. So he's going to take less damage from the boss, and he's going to do more damage to the boss. However, he's just a cost 15. His damage isn't the greatest. He doesn't have the highest amount of CP. He doesn't have the greatest HP stats. I mean, he can die pretty damn easy. You can guard against the attacks, but then you're just wasting time not attacking. So you're doing less damage. So that's kind of a thing. But the thing that makes him special is this obtains 3% additional power when attacking yellow elements. It's nuts so. You know, you gain PG gain something fierce. However, with him just awakened level 10, I don't have any capsules. To be fair, he just died way too easy, way too fast. And for my account with all the other OP characters that I have, actually I just did way better without him. However, for some people out there and for some players out there, he would be amazing to have in that leadership. You really could put him in there and he would be very, very useful. So I just wanted to touch on Takuma there because I've seen a lot of comments about him, and I do agree that he would be a very useful leadership. However, for me, he just isn't the greatest. These characters are a lot better. You can see the CP between these two teams. We have 210,000 CP. It's a whole lot of damn CP, and I was really happy with this because I actually did gain, or I did jump into Platinum. Now I'm at 82nd place. It's amazing how far. As soon as you do a run, I was at 64 a little bit ago, and now I'm already at 82. It's crazy. But I did reach Platinum, which I was very, very happy about. There we go. You can see in Platinum, as long as you can hit 250 million, you reach Platinum. So almost reached Platinum 4, come damn close. So I did pre-record this run, as you all can see. So let's jump into the action and let's rock and roll. All right, so let's do it to it. And I'll try to guide all of you through what I'm trying to do. So the first thing I do is, of course you want to play an auto or semi-auto so your characters keep attacking while you're using your 3 PGs. Now I run through the skills and I switch my character, use their skill, whatever skills I'll cooldown, switch my character, run through their skills, and then I use the awaken, switch my character, use the awaken, switch my character, use the awaken skill, and then I just start plowing through them. Now, with Genis on the team and not using his 3 PG card, I start focusing on racking up Genis's 5 PG, or not his 5 PG, but his full PG. You can see down at the bottom his PG is completely maxed out, and now when he does the skill, he won't use as much of his PG, so he will use his PG again very quickly. And that's kind of my method as to running through this. I try to build the character's PG up to 5 bars. That way, hopefully, they'll keep using their 3 PGs or PG or their special skill over and over and over and over. You see right now I'm trying to build up Genis's PG right now. Just keep hitting those skills. Now we're going to switch. Now Genis has full 5 PG bar. Now I'm trying to do it with Gintoki. Now it doesn't look like we're going to make it, but here's the cool thing. Haramaru is doing his 3 PG. We can still use Gintoki, still to keep building up his PG gain. His special skill's ready to go, but we still want to keep building up that PG. That's what it's all about. While all them 3 PG cards are going on, them specials, an ultimate skills, you want to keep building your PG to the character that has the least amount of PG. That's the tactic that I'm using, and you can see we're about to use our awakened skills again. Here we go, come on, and boom, and we're gonna switch your character, use the awakened skill, switch your character, use the awakened skill. Dude, just like we did, we're back on Guinness, and we're gonna start building up the bars up to 5 PG. And each bar, there's 5 bars, is 1 PG gain. So, you know, 5 bars is 5 PG gain. That's kind of how I use my wording anyways when I'm talking about that. Come on. And I was really proud of this. I mean, this was a really awesome run. Come on, at least for me, my best so far. Come on, I might have been able to do better, but I didn't have a whole lot of time. I actually was on lunch break when I was doing this. Come on. There we go. Now, sometimes you run a situation where you just need to switch your character. But luckily, you know, Hamara's doing his 3 PG again. We're still building that PG for Guinness. There we go. Now we can switch. And even though Gintoki's 3 PG was ready, we still wanted to build his PG gain up a little bit. And then once it was built up a little bit, we went ahead and switched to Haramaru when Gintoki could use his 3 PG. There definitely is a method to doing this for sure. And we're going to be able to use our awakened skill again. And that's something that's nice about them awakened skills, man. Those things just keep counting down during all these ultimate skills and special skills. It's freaking sweet. Come on. And we going to hit 200 million for this first team? We're going to find out. Come on, guys. You can do it. And another little tidbit is, if one of your characters is doing their ultimate skill and your character that you're playing has their awakened skill, you're using it, just start rotating through the skills. Boom, 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 boom. Do as much damage as possible, and at the same time, you'll still build up that PG. Come on, come on. And again, you know, when you're doing this event, you know, having green characters would benefit you. I might end up changing my teams again, especially my second team. We'll see. But I really just had a lot of luck with the teams that I'm using so far. I definitely haven't tried everything, so there's definitely some trial and error and some that I need to go through before I figure out the best teams to use for this. Come on, come on. We might reach 200 million. We might. There we go. See, now we're going to build up Gintoki's PG. Come on, come on. I mean, we're going to end up using these awakened skills about 4 times. 4 times. That's pretty awesome. During a 60-second period. Pretty cool. Get him, Gintoki. Come on, come on, come on. Look at that. 204, 205, 206, 207, 208, 209, 209,000 with that first team. Pretty damn awesome. And once you switch to the next team, I do the same thing that I did with the first team. I'll use my skills, switch my character, use their skills, switch my character, use their skills. And then on my last character, I'll use their awakened skill and make sure that the awakened skills are used from my other characters. The AI will automatically use your awakened skills, but I don't know. For me, I just like switching between them. I seem to have more luck doing more damage. And you're going to see that Rock, man, it just takes him forever to build his damn PG. It takes him forever. Actually, I think what I might do in the future is play Rock more like what I'm doing with Guinness and just let Pretty Zero and Katsura play on their own for the most part. I might try that next time. Because, man, it just didn't seem like I could ever hardly even use this 3 PG card. And that really sucks because Rock has an amazing 3 PG card. That thing has a super long duration. Come on. Here we go. And we're up to 257,000 right now. When I was doing this the first time, I was like, man, I'd love to hit 300,000, but yeah, obviously I didn't hit it, but still. Come on. Let's go. Use the awakened skill. And look, I still haven't used Rock's 3 PG card. I mean, it's just Oh my god. So I think next time I might focus more on playing him to hopefully build his PG up better instead of the AI. Maybe that would make all the difference. So let me know how you're all doing against Immortal Victor. Let me know what cards you've gotten, what characters you've gotten, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.